Hello, this is Warwick, and I'm with NoTraderLeftBehind.com. We are looking at Forex today, and specifically Forex Tester. And this is a very quick video on how to get data into Forex Tester. The best source, and I've looked at quite a few in the last couple of hours, trying to find out what on earth data I should be putting into my Forex Tester. Turns out that the free 1 minute data from forextester.com is actually the best way to go. So if you've bought Forex Tester, now is the chance to get some data into it. If you're using the demo version, it should come with some data. If not, this will also show you how to download it, but you can only use about 30 days of data, I think. So you're limited in the amount of data you can use, which really kind of limits what you want to test. You don't want to be testing a month at a time. That's going to take way too long. So data. Oh, I was already there. This is the kind of data that they explain about. You can get from various sources. Let's see. They actually sell historical data on Forex Tester. But I strongly recommend you go with their free data just to get started. This is it here. There is no daylight savings time involved. So when it goes from March to October, that's when most countries change their daylight savings time. So you're going to have to worry about if that will affect your data. But if it's just GMT data, then it should be okay. And you should have some sort of system that's understandably GMT based, and you don't have to mess with too much stuff. So right now I just wanted to look at the pound US. It's only a 30 megabyte file. You've got to enter your name and email, but that's no big deal. They just send you more information on how great Forex Tester is, and they haven't been too bad with sending emails, so it's actually good free data. But if you're using it for Forex Tester anyway, then you shouldn't have a problem. So here is Forex Tester. You have to be in history mode. These two are the two modes you're going to be switching back and forth from quite a bit. You're going to go to the data center. You're going to tick pound US, and the file that you just got from Forex Tester over here, it'll be in a zip file. You'll have to unzip it, and then you need to find it on your computer. Go import from a file and find it. This is interesting. You can actually be using CSV, which is ASCII format, or even text. Or it can even be in MetaTrader 4 history format, which is an HST file. I've also heard of something called FXT file. I'll have to look that up. But anyway, it'll even take MetaTrader 4 history as well, which is good because, well, I'll explain that later. Because if you're getting data from a broker who gives you MT4 data, then you can put that data into your Forex Tester as well. So assuming that you've hit the import from a file and done that properly, it'll say, okay, your data is fine. Then you have to go to generate ticks. So you go down to your pound US, which is my example, and you generate ticks. That could take a couple of minutes. It is using quite a few years of data. And then when you want to go into testing mode, it'll switch over for you, and you hit Start Test up here. So I'll start from the first date in range. Automatically, it starts moving forward 1 hour at a time in 1 hour increments, or 1 hour candles in the time frame in 1 hour increments. You can change this to 1 minute. So now it's going to take 60 1-minute movements to show you how that candle did what it did to get to the 1 hour candle. And you can actually speed this up if you want a little bit, so it can go a little faster. But this has got to move 60 times before it makes another candle. It's using 1 minute data, so it's going to move this up and down. So you get to actually view these candles in real time. So this is slowing down your process of watching the charts live, real time. Now you can watch them in sped up time, as I say. I like to say you can even go much faster if you want. How fast can you go? That's pretty quick. 1 minute at a time, doing it in about a second, 2 seconds. So that's pretty cool. Oh, look at the volume shoot up. That's kind of cool. Anyway, so this is easily set up it's not impossible. I'm going to go with slowing this down and going to like every 30 minutes, so we only have to watch it twice. So at any time you can hit pause, which is kind of cool, and then when you press the space bar, you move one candle at a time. So if you've got this set for 1 hour, every time you hit the space bar, it'll be one candle at a time. So if you want to look at chart patterns and chart movements, this is a really good way of doing it. Those two lines mean that it's the weekend. So now we're on a Monday. Hopefully there's 24 of these, and now we're on a Tuesday. 24 of these, and now we're on a Wednesday. You get the idea. I'm going to sell. So this is, I basically just hit Control C and it hits sell. I didn't know that was going to happen, but I'm happy about that. Here we go again. So there's a running total of your trades and how profitable you are on these trades. So here's your, where's the profit factor? Oh, it doesn't quite have a profit factor yet. Maybe it needs a full day of trading before it gives you a profit factor. I'm going to buy. Fantastic. So I picked that little turn. That was good. Profit factor. Still not showing us a profit factor. And this allows you to set your keys properly. So if you hit keystroke 1, you're doing one lot at a 30 pip stop loss and a 30 pip take profit with no trailing stop. Here's key 2, and you can set these any way you want. This is totally cool. You can modify them as well. So I really like this. We're going to have a loss, it looks like. Yep. Still no profit factor. Whoa, that's very strange. I don't know why we don't have a profit factor. Oh, here you go. Profit factor 4. All right. Well, that is a really good profit factor. That's almost an impossible profit factor, to be honest. Let me get some more trades in there. And you can even do multiple trades at a time. So here's 2 trades at the same time. They're both sells. They're both going down. And we'll see. Yeah, one of them will take. No. Oh, look at that. Won one, lost one. I'm glad this is being recorded because no one would believe me if I told them. All right, so now we're getting a better profit factor of about 1.5, and that's about normal on people that are trading quite well. A profit factor of 2 is pretty high, and a profit factor of 3. If you get that, call me, and I will fly out to where you are and watch what you're doing, and we'll learn from each other. So this is a really good way of testing a strategy. And I really like Forex Tester. I played with it several years ago, and I did something slightly different. I was using a lot of tick data, and it was really becoming a hassle for me, and I didn't quite like it. So then I just went to looking at simple support and resistance, and you can set in support and resistance lines as you go along. Let me make this a little smaller so we can see them. So you can kind of make your own little support and resistance lines. And okay, it's broken it, so that's a good time to buy. Oops, took me out. So here's another support and resistance line. So this can help you learn simple support and resistance as well. Whoa. Anytime I see a big drop, I usually go for the buy. Ow, 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 it took me out. But anyway, you see how much fun this can be, sort of. My profit factor just went off because of those losses. But this is a great way to train yourself on how to trade. And it's quick and it's easy, and you can go through months of trades in one hour session. It's absolutely fantastic. I can't say enough good about it. So there's my sales pitch for you getting Forex Tester, and that's how you get some data into it to start playing with it. It's really a couple of hurdles, I admit. It's a little complex with this crazy testing mode and history mode and stuff like that, but it's very much set up like MT4, so in that respect it's got a bonus for me in that respect because it's not too difficult from MT4. Once you start getting into making EAs, which we will talk about, then we're going to move on to some higher level stuff, and there's even stuff I have to learn, so we will all learn together. Hopefully that helps. Good. This video is under 10 minutes and it's all good. So have a great day, and don't forget NoTraderLeftBehind.com. Tell your friends and family who think they want to learn how to trade, and we'll we'll head them in the right direction. I can't make you a good trader, but I can make you aware of what you need to know to be a good trader. Hopefully that helps. Have a great day.